Thank you, George, for accepting this interview. This interview is aimed at knowing your experience related to jet lag. I kindly invite you to answer the following questions.
Yes, actually, thank you for the invitation.
Thank you. How frequently do you travel by plane?
Once a month because of jobs and business.
Oh, cool. Have you suffered from jet lag while traveling on a long distance flight?
Actually, yes. The first time it was pretty hard because it was 4 p.m. to me, and when I got there it was the next day, so I didn't have the time to take a rest. So it was difficult.
Difficult. Yeah, I imagine. Having a lot of hours of difference.
Yes. Actually, I lost my day because I arrived there and it was the next day, and I never get the rest or sleep.
Yeah, sure. Okay, which are the symptoms you have suffered from? I'm gonna tell you some.
Yes.
Tiredness over the first day after arrival, disorientation, dehydration, lack of energy and motivation, swelling of limbs, broken sleep after arrival, ear noise or throat problems, colds or flu.
Not that much, but only the lack of energy.
Lack of energy.
Because I didn't have the rest.
Yeah,
so the lack of energy.
You are
yes.
very tired because of the flying.
Very tired. Yes.
Yeah. How do you reduce the jet lag effects every time you fly?
Well, I would recommend you should travel 2 or 3 days before. Yes, in order to have the time to take a rest, to sleep, to manage the synchronization of your time and the day of that time. You understand what I'm saying? And that was I would recommend.
Okay, thank you so much
Thank you.
for your help. Okay, Emilia, thank you for accepting this interview. This interview is aimed at knowing your experience related to jet lag. I kindly invite you to answer the following questions. What is your gender? Well, female. Okay. How frequently do you travel by plane? Almost every day, once a week, once a month, every 6 months, once a year.
Yeah, this year, like kind of every 6 months.
Okay, every 6 months. Thank you. Have you suffered from jet lag while traveling on long distance flights?
Yes.
Which are the symptoms you have suffered from? Tiredness over the first 5 days after the arrival, disorientation, dehydration, lack of energy and motivation, swelling of limbs, broken sleep after arrival, ear, nose, throat problems, colds or flu.
The first one, lack of energy.
Tiredness over the first 5 days and lack of energy and motivation. Okay. How do you reduce the jet lag effects every time you fly?
Well, I try to stay awake to get used to the time zone that I'm.
You're into in every country.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else that you do?
No, I try not to get tired, not to do things that would take a lot of energy to me, so I could.
Okay, thank you, Diana, for accepting this interview. This interview is aimed at knowing your experience related to jet lag. I kindly invite you to answer the following questions. How frequently do you travel by plane? Almost every day, once a week, once a month, every 6 months, or once a year?
Once a year.
Okay, thank you. Have you suffered from jet lag while traveling long distance flights?
No.
No. Okay. Thank you so much, Diana, for helping me. Here I am with Kathy. She's gonna help me with survey of jet lag. I'm gonna ask you some questions. Thank you for accepting this survey. Okay. This interview. Thank you. This interview is aimed at knowing your experience related to jet lag. I kindly invite you to answer the following questions. Your gender? Well,
I'm female.
You're female. How frequently do you travel by plane? Almost every day, once a week, once a month, every 6 months, once a year.
Once a month.
Okay, once a month. Have you suffered from jet lag while traveling or on long distance flights?
Yes.
Yes. Which are the symptoms you have suffered from? Listen to these options. Tiredness over the first 5 days after arrival, disorientation, dehydration, lack of energy and motivation, swelling of limbs, broken sleep after arrival, ear, nose, throat problems, colds, or flu.
Lack of energy and motivation.
Lack of energy and motivation. Okay. How do you reduce jet lag effects every time you fly?
Well, when the plane arrives and I go to the hotel or the apartment, maybe I always sleep to get energy and motivation, and maybe I sleep some hours to recover and try to adapt to the new hours in the city. And I like to do that the first day or the second day, and I try to sleep. Whereas I have a facility to sleep, so I can recover it fastly.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.